his veins boil!
One with the force. Let's nip that in the bud.
Let's light it up! There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered! Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley! I'm keeping the lookout. Don't worry, there's no ambush. The temperature's just right. But this isn't the best.
So this is the Court of Desolation. Are there really any treasures buried here? Oh, Paimon's kinda nervous. Could it be dangerous?
Don't worry. You'll be safe with me.
I'm going in!
Can't see? I'll uproot you! Yeah. One with the forest.
Bring it! Letting brave names echo!
Futile! Nowhere to run!
Look! These walls have definitely seen better days. Was there some sort of fight here? Let's keep going and see what we can find. Whoa! Is it just Paimon? Or did that passageway just rotate? It's not gonna start moving again, is it? Either way, we should be careful.
Surrender! Nowhere to run!
A passage! Hopefully that's our way in.
Luck can swing the results of a single game, but it's bound to run out sooner or later.
That eye seems to be staring right at us. This place gives Paimon the creeps. You go first.
Nowhere to run! Futile! Surrender! Through me, justice is served. Your penance is due!
Tosh.
Ah, Sino. It's been some time since I've seen you last. I trust you are doing well. Seeing that you've made it all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up your investigation, I presume. Even faster than I expected. Is it because you have some new partners now?
That's right. This case is nearly closed. But the most important answer still eludes me. Was it all your doing? Smuggling the canned knowledge? The research of the Court of Desolation?
Yes, it was me.
Then explain why.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say I've changed. I've become a selfish coward who only wants to pursue his own interests.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like me sooner or later. When you're young, you press forward, unattached, living solely for the justice in your heart. But as you begin to age, you start to become more cautious. You know many things are wrong, but still I was the same. I never questioned my actions until Murtada died. I could feel the justice that I once strived to uphold slowly crumbling in my heart. I was completely dedicated to all that I did, but as I grew older, I found myself feeling alone, miserable. Can you imagine what it feels like to not have the will to live, but not be able to die? Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path. My son hated me till the day he died, and now I must live with that pain and regret. I failed him as a father. But now I have a chance to make it right. A chance to reunite with him. The Court of Desolation. Here lies the key to overcoming life and death. The power to even bring the dead back to life.
So, did you already find what you needed here?
See this door behind me? I'm so close, I know. If only you...
Enough conjecture. What has happened is already part of the past. You cannot bring the dead back to life. In the end, the treasures you seek are nothing but myths and legend.
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see then?
No. I sense danger behind that door. There will be dire consequences the moment you open it.
I beg you, as an old partner, can you let me fulfill my last wish just this once? Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm the prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles, then that is the path I will take.
Seems there's no convincing you. All right then. Let's see if your polearm skills have improved at all. This power is mine.
Nowhere to run!
I will set things right no matter what the cost.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let the mountain's veins
As I thought.
Your strength.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than you remember. This is only a taste of it. Once I open the door behind me, this power will be complete. Even life and death will have no grip on me.
Uh-oh. We have...
I won't let you open that door.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop me.
I'll do what I have.
I still remember when, even after all this time, you still haven't changed.
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names. All of this. I had my suspicions from the beginning. But I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had changed...
Huh? What do you mean, Sino?
He never planned on opening the door. His true intention was...
What's happening?
Seems our time is running short. Let me make this quick then. After Mortada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long time, I was hoping this reality was just some terrible nightmare. That is when I was approached by someone who wished to collaborate and find the Court of Desolation together. I did some investigation of my own and discovered they were part of a massive organization. People from every walk of life are involved. They are relentless in their search, pouring countless mora into secret research, even sacrificing lives in hopes that the Court of Desolation would appear.
No wonder banning the research was...
I'm a flesh and blood human like anyone else, so I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering. The Court of Desolation, a place that once drove people to tragedy, was still... As long as this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Mortada did, generation after generation, regardless of the... Let it be buried beneath the sand forever. Once the Court of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be anyone obsessed with seeking it out. That's right. I acted as if I had abandoned my... But that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice. The academia... To add to the problem, the organization...
So...
Yes. I'm sorry, but now I am assured. You haven't changed at all. You are still as you always were, fearless and making no compromise. Anyway, this place is collapsing.
Wait! Aren't you leaving too?
His fate is already sealed. There is no life left inside him. He planned it all from the very beginning, risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate with them.
I was always so busy with work. Finding this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me. I'll leave all those people on the list to you.
There's nothing to be sorry for. If you see Mortada...
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
All right, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Because we are Matra.
The Court of Desolation has...
Just as Taj said, that place had caused too many disasters and tragedies. Being buried in quicksand is its rightful... To them, as long as there's more to be made, they will disregard. Their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research. Taj, that's an opportunity.
We'll help too.
Thank you, but you've already done enough. Just leave the rest to me. So?
How many forging commissions do I still to finish? Let's see. 1, 2. Not.
We meet again. Thank you so much for all your help.
Nabil, what are you?
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Ribat, so I'm here to keep an eye on things. And this should be the last group. The last few days have been... At first, the mercenary groups on the list were putting up quite a fight. They made several desperate attempts to cover up the truth. However, Sino crossed the desert, and after that, people on the list started to put pressure on the higher-ups within the academia.
And then
Well, then we received word that the Matra then moved together against the enemy. We cleared out the traitors from within the academia and arrested all the researchers on the list. Some of them managed to get out of the academia, but still failed to escape. The scattered criminals were captured by Sino all across. I even heard that someone was about to escape to Fontaine, but was still apprehended just at the border. Having more...
is Sino alright? He didn't get.
He seems fine, but he brought over 300 suspects to judgment all on his own. Among them were even some of our former colleagues. Not just the criminals are afraid of him, but even if we start feeling all self-conscious, thinking if we've done anything wrong, By the way, are you guys here to see Sino? I think I just saw him. He was walking with someone I didn't recognize, and then before I knew it, they were nowhere to be seen.
Sure thing, Nabil.
Don't worry about me.
Trying to single-handedly bring 300 people to justice must feel pretty exhilarating.
I'm aware. However, I learned something unexpected. Mortada had lived in his father's after Mortada died. The organization tried to use Taj's shame regarding his son to add him to their ranks. Toying with others' minds, treating lives like dirt, and doing anything for their own interests. This makes me...
Fine, I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here, if thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly.
Sino! Tainari! Oh, so Tainari must be who Nabil saw earlier.
That's right. Sino asked me to collect some medicinal herbs to treat a girl named Semin. I also dropped by just to check for any injuries. He seems to be fine physically, but he looks a little more... And Sino, relax. You don't always have to look so serious, you know. Why don't you play more Genius Invocation?
How is Kale these days?
She's grown a bit taller, but her grades could use some improvement. She's still made many mistakes. After some time, I plan on having her go outside more.
Huh? You mean college?
I've asked her to host some ad hoc lectures to teach the dangers of canned knowledge, as well as how to... Although we've apprehended all the criminals behind the recent smuggling case, there are many people... So, I decided to ask her to work on increasing...
I will.
If anything else happens, the three...
I've already caught those. Even if some criminals did slip through our fingers, they wouldn't know that you were involved in the case. So you can relax.
But what about you, Sino?
It's still not time for me to rest yet. Those who died have fulfilled their wishes, but those who are alive must continue pressing forward. I've been thinking about what Taj said in the Court of Desolation these last few days. His words were not empty. People do change. And no belief can complete... I just hope my own change will come slowly, so that I can press on a little further. That way, those who see me as their superior, and those who are following in my footsteps, will learn courage from my example. Just as I gained courage from my own superiors, and my partner. I'll be fine. There are many things I feel, but many people want to go to the desert. One day, I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions. And then, I was hoping you'd join me in planting them on the remains of the corpse.
My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I overdid it this time.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing.
It's an easy job, isn't it? Surely you
Don't you think my craftsmanship deserves a higher price?
Come on. It's an easy job, isn't it? Surely you can give me a deal.
Don't you think my craftsmanship deserves a higher price?
Come on. It's an easy job, isn't it? Surely you can give me a deal. Error.
Don't you think my craftsmanship deserves a higher price?
We haven't seen our Sumeru friends for a while now. Paimon wonders how they're doing. Wow, the academia sure is busy during the day. But where should we go looking for people that we know?
Traveler, Paimon.
Sino! It's been so long since we last saw you!
Welcome back to Sumeru City. I'm delighted to meet you again. So, what brings you back here?
Oh, nothing in particular. Paimon just saw a really big mushroom out on the road the other day and suddenly missed all our friends in Sumeru.
Funnily enough, we were reminiscing about you recently too. It was at a group...
Really? You were thinking of us too? What a coincidence!
Indeed.
Uh...
You really want...
Oh, darnies.
You like that one, huh?
Alright. Here's your 500 Mora. Paimon's never making a bet again.
Ah, so this was technically my fault. Anyway, I'm actually investigating a case right now.
A case? What happened?
Nothing major. But after...
Need any help?
Such enthusiasm.
What?
Obvious enough. Still... Alright, follow me.
Dang it!
Do you see him? The old man flailing around?
Oh, is he the one you wanted to talk to about the case?
Correct. His name is Cyrus, a former Spontamod sage. He taught both me and Lisa.
Huh? Sino's teacher isn't...
It's ridiculous. I'm just an old man who enjoys a...
Professor, I've brought some friends.
Ah, Sino. Now who do we have here? Hold on, my goodness. You must be the legend...
Wow, looks like we're really famous.
I've told him about you before. That's right. A couple of days ago.
A threat letter?
Exactly.
This is the letter in question.
Cyrus, I have secondly, don't come... Wow, they sure didn't...
Clearly,
10 million more. What a... I'm just a single retiree with nothing to my...
there were no witnesses. So currently the letter is all we've got. So Traveler, Paimon, let's put our heads together.
Paimon's ready to...
All right, take a look. Very good. The paper has a rather rough texture.
Another thing is, some of these strokes...
Possibly. And I bet the paper has something to do with it.
Most of the paper around here is much smoother than this, and the ink is absorbed quickly so it doesn't run. This paper, meanwhile, it's very coarse-grained. Almost as if it's made from some sort of plant matter.
It's certainly not the same paper as we use in the academia, but the ink is nothing special. Just regular black ink that gets a blue tinge when applied to paper.
So do we think the culprit has a connection with the academia or not? Wait, check this out! Looks like this part got wet at some point.
Agreed. The staining suggests it was a colored liquid, not plain water. It also looks like it was wiped off with a damp cloth.
A colored liquid.
Looks like we're thinking along similar lines. Let's go talk to Arof. There are some things I'll need him to take care of.
Arav. Arav.
Mahamatra Sino. Sir Cyrus. Ah, and the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while.
As such, I'm inclined to believe that the culprit in this case is a student at the academia. Somebody young and oh, one last thing.
Oh, of course! You think the culprit spilled their coffee on the ladder, huh?
They do look like coffee stains to me. Also, if I'm not mistaken...
Ah, of course!
Understood. I'll assemble a team to investigate the points of interest immediately.
You have my gratitude.
One last thing. Send some mantra...
Will do.
Great thinking, Sino. So, where do we think the culprit's at right now? Yeah, they've probably been lying low at home waiting to see how Cyrus reacts.
You're right, Paimon.
Really?
The culprit's approach. Whatever happens, they need this Mora. But just because they warned Professor Cyrus not to go to the Matra, doesn't mean they know what he'll do and crucially, the culprit said they'd be watching the Professor's every move.
Huh? Wait, are you saying...
Found you!
What are you doing?
You wrote the threat letter!
I don't know what you're...
I sensed someone was watching us from the shadows the moment we entered the House of Dana. You managed to stay relatively well hidden. There are a lot of people here, but we were looking specifically for Arav. Whoever fought...
I was just listening in, that's all.
You smiled when Arav left.
Is smiling a crime now?
There are coffee stains on the letter. You mixed some coffee with water, gently smeared it onto the paper, then wiped it off with a wet cloth. Closing off the exits to the city doesn't affect you, because you already live here. And as long as the Matra were focused on the cafes, you would be free from scrutiny. The cafe was a red herring all along. You had to be somewhere where you could monitor the Professor's movements.
You can't pin this on me!
Really? The innocent have no Your heart's racing.
I would never...
Don't try anything or you'll pay the price.
Over.
You're telling me. 1 minute I go out for a quick smoke, the next minute... looked like a young guy, too. Couldn't have been much...
Everyone, it's all over.
Gosh, that was so
The culprit's name is Uraka, a 16-year-old student in the
Huh?
16? Cyrus thought he looked 30-something.
We checked his records. He's 16, a third.
But he looks so old.
Yeah, seriously.
Foolish child.
We question the culprit regarding.
Oh, just spit it out.
Very well. It's our understanding that Araka is down on his luck. He went to the tavern for a drink and overheard some people chatting about Sir Cyrus's comfortable retirement. They mentioned that he's always arguing about his tomato plants.
Some old woman on the street? Goodness gracious. Has that rascal attended a single one of his classes? That...
Is this going somewhere?
Oh, right, yes. So another thing.
Maybe it's more the fact.
Araka mentioned he'd heard Araka believes this money to be the reason.
Oh, Araka.
People make up rumors all the time. I am quite confident that Professor Cyrus has never embezzled a mora in his...
Arav, you'll have to find some excuse to interrogate Araka.
I completely understand how you feel, Sir Cyrus, but I'm afraid that course of action...
Professor, there's no need to be childish about this.
Oh, come on, I was...
Okay.
The Academia will determine the appropriate disciplinary action against the student.
Who said I'm a... You seem confused. Oh, Uraka is just a young boy. All it costs me is a...
Please rest assured, Professor, that the Academia will issue a fair and reasonable...
Yes, I have no doubt about that. But as a former educator, I'd still like to have a serious conversation with the boy's parents.
Correct.
We looked into the family. Both parents are merchants and they're often away on business. They've never taken much of an active role in their children's lives.
Oh, what a mess. You don't have to seal the evidence. We have to show them how
The relevant authorities have already reviewed the evidence and are now discussing Araka.
Oh, so you'll be able to...
Give or take, cases like this are quick to resolve.
Very good. Well, thank you for all your help. Perhaps we can all go for a meal together. Oh, my treat, of course.
My apologies, Sir Cyrus, but I have a prior commitment. Enjoy the meal, everyone.
Ah, I see. Well, that's a pity. Ah, and isn't Tainari in town?
Wait, you mean
He is. Tainari's master, Sir Nephis, called him and Kale to the Academia to help out on a project. Though I must say, I'm surprised you're
Don't be outrageous. Nephis of... Anyway, hurry up and fetch Tainari. I'll head over to the tavern with the Traveler and Paimon. See you there. Go on now.
Bring it!
Not to brag, but we never had problems. They were students at the time.
I was out in the forest at least 4 days a week back then, thanks to a colossal workload from Master. Most of what I know,
Professor's become a lot more laid back in his retirement. He used to be far stricter, and was it?
Wow. It's hard enough to stay true to your principles as a normal person. I can't imagine doing that as a sage.
It's a pity Kale wasn't around at the time. I would have happily taken her on as a student.
And then we'd have one more person who has to address Lisa as upper-class woman.
Really? Can't you just call her Lisa? She seems to prefer it when people treat her like an older sister.
Oh, believe me, back when she was a student, nothing made her happier than the younger students acknowledging her seniority.
Whoa, more food? Are you sure about this? We don't want to take advantage.
Oh, don't worry about it. Order whatever you like. And if it's not enough, order some more. After all your help today, treating you to dinner is the least I can do.
I thought I heard some familiar voices. Ah, and Sir Cyrus is here as well.
Oh, Kaveh, it's been a while. Zahahadi was talking about you last month. How have you been?
I've been all right, thank you. You're looking very well, sir. I'm glad to see it.
Have you eaten yet? Care to join us?
That's awfully kind of you, but I had a late lunch, so I'm not really hungry just yet. I'll have dinner a little bit later tonight. I just came to Lombard's to buy some wine, and when I heard some voices So what's the occasion, anyway? Some sort of celebration?
Consolation, more like. You wouldn't believe the day I've had.
Sounds like things have really gone downhill since I was there. My whole time as a student, I've never heard of anything remotely like that.
I can't believe how young the guy is. Oh, what are his parents going to think?
Young people are always more susceptible to making rash and ill-advised decisions. Their minds are still developing. It's just an unfortunate, but still.
Wow, yeah.
I will always be watching.
If this were my son,
Luckily, I'm all—
Kaveh! You're—
Coming! I'll have to get going. Have it—
Okay, bye-bye!
Here I am. The coffee beans are in here too.
Yep, it's all there. I'll stop babbling away.
Oh, too tasty. Paimon's belly is about to explode.
Oh, mine too. I'll have to walk.
Thanks for dinner, Sir Cyrus. Master
Well, I look forward to that. In fact, could I trouble you to bring a little extra for the other?
No problem at all. I'll
I'll see you all later.
Good night, Professor. Don't let those tomatoes—
Hey, my tomato— Anyway, I'll be leaving now. Don't stay up too late now, children. I bid you all—
Take care. Have a safe trip.
All right.
What do you mean, us?
Well, I was talking with Tainari and
Camping? Oh, that sounds fun. Paimon's in. Right? It's been so long since we did something.
Everyone, let's meet. No need to bring anything. We've already packed everything for the trip. Just bring your delightful selves and prepare to have some fun.
You got it. We'll be there.
Great. Then we'll see you tomorrow.
Time to set off. Let's head to the southeast of Gandharvaville and meet up with the others.
I'd say we're right about on schedule, actually. We were aiming to have them set up before you arrived.
Traveler, Paimon, let's go fishing together. You got it! Dinner's on us tonight! I hope I can contribute too. The other Forest Watchers gave me some fishing tips a little while ago. I'm really looking forward to giving them a try.
I saw some very appetizing mushrooms in the area, so I gathered a few for us.
Wow, camping with a Forest Watcher is the way to go! They think of every—
This is true. I don't think I've ever had a single rough day in this forest.
So?
Well,
I see. Oh, in that case, you should try a valberry. I bought
A valuable suggestion.
oh, I have a sudden craving for fruit tea. I'm gonna go fetch some stuff.
She sure made a run for it.
Unbelievable.
So Kale chose the path of tactical. My dear friend, you know what I am about to say. Excellent. But
We got a bite!
I'll reel it in.
Firewood, spice. There are 3 tents. Which one do you two want to take?
How about the one on the left? Well, Paimon just—
True.
Well, that's no good.
Anyone would.
Excellent.
I'm back! How's your appetites? Ready for the barbecue? Always. Oh, it's—
Someone sure.
Wait, what? Hey, if it works for steak—
Medium well for me.
Okay, these are about ready now then. It'll be a few more minutes for anyone who wants.
Oh, that was— I ate a lot too.
If you're tired, then go rest.
You must be getting sleepy too, Paimon.
Tonight I show you.
Good night. Paimon's struggling to keep her eyes open.
Oh, don't forget this. The staff of.
Wait, you—
It's a very.
Paimon can't even—
Fair enough.
Yeah, Paimon, sure. We'll be fine. And you—
But right now.
I think they should all be here. Traveler? Paimon? Are you in there? Could you come outside for a sec?
Look at this.
What the? What's this sword doing here? Is it supposed to keep out intruders?
Evidently.
Huh? Who is it? Oh, what the— Paimon's gonna take out the sword. Yeah! Oh, hey, though.
Sorry to wake you up, but
Let's get dressed and talk about it out.
Something has come up. And since it pertains to Cyrus and Sino, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
whoa, back up. Let's... Ah, there they are.
I'll have a cup too.
Can you see if the cookies are still...
They are. And
Oh, this is so bland. I should have gotten a few...
do tell.
Oh, right, I forgot to mention. So, I ran into Cyrus yesterday evening when I went to the tavern to pick up some things. He was hosting a dinner for Sino, Tainari, Kale, and anyway, they got a bottle of Lombard's new vintage for the table. You know what it's about, right?
I heard some people talking about it on the streets, yes.
I wonder what Sir Nephis and the others will make of it. Oh, Cyrus showed me the... give me a sec, I'll sketch it out for you. Okay, done. Take a look. You see what I mean? I don't think I've ever seen writing paper like this around before. What?
Take this, for instance. Looks like an out. It bears a striking resemblance to...
Whose emblem is it?
It's the emblem.
After discussing this was a long way to come from the city, Alhaitham figured then, just as we were heading off...
Hold on, so what's the...
Something's up, huh? Give me a second.
So you've never heard of the Temple of... These days, you can find a Temple of Silence. At least, that's what they tell the outside world. In truth, it's essentially a vestigial institution nowadays. There's an office with their name on it, but it's functionally obsolete. Historically speaking, the original Temple of Silence is said to have been established by Hermanubis, one of the 7 pillars. By contrast, none of the Academia Temple's current members are from the desert region, nor do they use any...
So the Temple of Silence at the Academia is just a fake?
It's possible.
So, how do you know?
Did you forget? He did a stint at...
Oh, yeah! Paimon did totally forget about that. So you took the chance to read all the top secret documents while you...
If you're asking me whether I familiarized myself with the documentation in my office, I would...
So much about this doesn't make sense. Why did the emblem of the students only 6...
You said you ran into Sino.
Yep.
Given that Cyrus... Still...
If the Academia's Temple of Silence really does exist, we should pay a visit.
Yes.
If this situation is connected to...
Kale, could I... Traveler.
Sounds like a plan.
Cyrus has been living in the city lately. He rented a place near the field so he can keep an eye on his tomato plants.
Then let's go look for him there.
Dang it! We should, take a break after all that running around. Yeah, let's rest here for a bit. Hear the echoes of the valley! Let the mountain's veins boil! I'm keeping a lookout. Don't worry, there's no ambush. Bring it!
Come on! Show me your curve!
Letting grave names echo!
Out of the way or get blown away!
Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Yeah. Rah.
Bring it! These should be worth something. Go on, take it.
Let's
All
hope
right,
you put up a
let's
good
finish
fight.
this fast.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
That was quick.
Everybody stand back! Shine down! Now you shall perish!
Can't see? I hear everything.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
This fast.
Letting grave names echo! Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley! Bring it! Letting grave names echo! How in the... Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil! I'm going in!
One with the forest. Let's nip that in the bud.
Inazuma shines eternal! There's a lot of good stuff in here. Want to split it? Just kidding. You can take it. Oh, how many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. 1, 2... not so many as I thought. I'll get to them tomorrow.
Watch this!
All right, let's finish this fast.
Out
of the way or get blown away!
That was quick.
Forget it! You win!
Hear the echoes of the valley! This again. That was quick. Bring it! Let's light it up!
I'll uproot you!
Everybody stand back! Illusion shattered! Let the mountain's veins boil! There is no escape! Torn to oblivion! Shine down! Your teeth! Take them. I have none. I'm keeping a lookout. Don't worry, there's no ambush. I'm keeping a lookout. Don't worry, there's no ambush. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Want to split it? Just kidding. It. Bring it!
Let's nip that in the bud. Yeah. 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 Rah.
There is no escape! Illusion shattered! but a momentary distraction. Bring it!
I'll uproot you!
I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Shine down!
Yeah! Off we go! Adventure time! Ugh. That's gonna hurt in the morning. This is just my luck.
Can't see?
Letting brave names echo!
And shroud!
Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud. Why is there a chest here?
Letting brave names echo! Hear the echoes of the valley! There's a lot of good stuff in here. Want to split it? Just kidding. You can drink it.
Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork!
I hear everything.
Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil! Hear the echoes of the valley! There's a lot of good stuff in here. Want to split it? Just kidding. You can take it.
Off we go! Everybody stand back!
I'll uproot you!
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! But a momentary distraction. My potted plant. Let the mountain's veins boil!
And shroud!
Letting brave names echo! Bring it! These should be worth something. Go on, take it.
Let the mountain veins boil!
You got it! Put your back into it! Not breaking a sweat!
I see through you!
Let's light it up! Go ahead!
Killjoy!
There's still time for a break yet!
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud.
Well, get it together!
You ain't fun!
Shine down! Now you shall perish! Letting brave names echo!
Killjoy!
The forest. Can't see?
Bring it!
It isn't time for now! Can this be?
Hear the echoes of the valley! Everybody stand back!
Oh no!
Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil! Bring it!
And Shroud, I'll uproot you! I think we can forego the lost and found report.
I'm not the friend to come to for words of comfort or encouragement. But when it comes to weighing the costs of your actions, ask away.
The temperature's just right. But this isn't the best spot to lie down.
Let's light it up! Let's light it up! Adventure time! Let's light it up! Off we go! Adventure time! The wind knows me. Adventure time! Let's light it up! I'm going in! Yeah! Adventure time! Let's light it up!
The wind knows me.
Locked up!
Let's light it up!
Into the wind.
Off we go! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Target acquired.
Let's light it up!
The wind knows me.
Off we go! Letting praise names echo! Let any of it fail. Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Bring it!
I will cleanse you of your sins.
Bring it!
Salvation belongs to the abyss.
Off we go!
Let the mountain flames boil!
Burn this barren wasteland.
Bring it!
The unholy dross.
Everybody stand back!
The road to redemption.
Adventure time!
The unholy dross.
Let's light it up!
Let the blind see.
Could it break the curse?
Hear the echoes of the valley!
This is just my luck.
Do not fight your salvation.
Bring it! Let the mountain flames boil! One with nature.
Give thanks. Receive thy blessing.
Into the fire!
Your atonement has barely begun.
Wind strike. Letting great names echo!
The unholy dross.
The wind knows me.
Road to redemption.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Let the mountain flames boil!
Astray.
Time for a nap. Oh, wow. Ugh. Where did my sunglasses go? We should take a break after all that running around. Yeah, let's rest here for a bit.
Hal loves being antagonistic. Just ignore him when he's mouthing off. Don't let him get under your skin.
I dare you to release me and say that to my face!
My potted plant on the porch just died again. I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I did it this time. How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. 1, 2... not so many as I thought. I'll get to them tomorrow.
Let's light it up!
One with nature.
Locked on!
Hear the echoes of the valley! Off we go! Adventure!
I'm going in!
Adventure time!
I've got your back.
Time to go. Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
Let the mountains
Got him
rain
cornered.
oil.
My mistake.
Adventure time. Let's go find some treasure. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not. Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Perfect weather for a nap in the workshop.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chingsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment. The power of water is its ability to take any shape. Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Shine down! One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
You know you're on the brink, right?
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold. power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal! Ha! Hear the echoes of the valley! There is no escape!
As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
La da 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 da.
My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every...
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Letting brave names echo! These should be worth something. Go on, take it. How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. 1, 2... not so many as I thought. I'll get to them tomorrow.
Here we are. This is the place.
We might be too late. Looks like nobody's home. Oh, Sino moves fast. If he was here, he's probably long gone by now.
I know that voice. Is that Tainari I hear?
Ah! Professor Zahahadi!
Wow, so it really is you. My goodness.
We're looking for Sino. So, he's already been here.
Yes, not long ago, in fact. He knocked on my door. I told him the old fool left early this morning, and I hadn't heard him come back. So it must have alarmed Sino, because he took off in an awful hurry after that. He never did explain what this was all about.
Well, if Cyrus isn't at home... Oh, it sure doesn't sound good.
Professor, did you hear that a student recently tried to extort Cyrus?
Why, yes. When I left the house that day, I noticed he was watering his flowers in the field in complete silence. He had a piece of paper clutched in his hand, and he looked lost in thought. I could tell something was troubling him, but after seeing the letter, Sino told him to contact the Corps of 30, but Cyrus was very reluctant. He claimed it would only damage his reputation. Eventually, he relented, after much persuasion from Sino.
Huh? Cyrus didn't want to report it? Well, that's strange. When we saw him, he seemed pretty okay with the idea of the kid getting his just...
As a former sage, it's possible Cyrus still has enemies at the academia. That's why Sino was so insistent that he report the matter to the authorities. I was there while...
So Cyrus initially hoped to stop this from going public. But why?
Oh, dear. What on earth has that old fool gotten himself wrapped up in? Oh, I do hope he's not in danger. Oh, I almost forgot.
Thank you.
What does it say? Let Paimon take a look! My friends!
Yep, that sounds like Sino. Thank you, Professor. Please do not worry. We will do all we can. Traveler, Paimon, let's head to the academia and regroup.
Yep.
You're here? I thought you were going after... Ah, I guess you lost their trail.
We went to Cyrus's house. No one...
He didn't say where he was going?
No, he left us a letter and told us not to go after him.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Typical Sino. Anyway, some updates on progress on our end. I drew the emblem from memory again, but in more detail this time.
I checked some ancient texts for us.
Yeah, and we're lucky we found anything at all.
Meanwhile, Arav managed to get Uraka to disclose his source. The one who told him about Cyrus's embezzled funds was a young man from the desert. According to Uraka, he had a striking presence and was well-educated.
Apparently, the two met in the tavern over a game of cards. The guy claimed to be in the city for business as part of a merchant caravan. Uraka was intrigued when he heard what his new acquaintance had to say, and brought up the idea—
I see. So it could be that this person planted the paper intentionally.
So, how do we find this?
He doesn't know. He claims not to have seen him since that day in the tavern.
Nephis and Arav have gone to meet the court. Also, Nephis admitted that the Temple of Silence in the Academia is just a facade. The true Temple of Silence once came to the rainforest to establish a collaboration with the Academia. The Temple of Silence felt that they could no longer trust the Academia and ended the partnership. They retreated back to the desert about 400 years ago. Ever since its inception, the Temple of Silence at its roots.
The Academia of the day...
Not only that, but they meant...
So how did Cyrus...
I'll bet that's...
Whoever is behind this...
He must have recognized...
Since the desert is where the Temple of...
I have to go out.
Really?
I should be fine.
Everyone, I have news from the Corps of 30.
Master!
Oh, so that's Nafis, Tainari's map.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Several independent eyewitnesses have reported seeing Cyrus. I was going to suggest that you join. The Academia has made a number. I won't attempt.
I understand where you're coming from, Master. But I'm afraid this...
Good point. If Cyrus is involved... everyone...
Need our help?
Really? Arav and I will continue to follow up Tainari.
I am. Kaveh, I'll be okay.
Well, if you're sure...
Thank you all. Arav, let's go.
You'd better get moving. Don't forget to ask for help when you need it.
Will do. Let's go, Tainari. Hopefully we can catch up with some...
Knowing him, he's probably...
Okay, we made it to Caravan Ribat. Where should we go next? Maybe we should ask...
Hold on. Look over there.
Is that Dia?
You sure you want to break?
It's not my first time.
Sino.
If you're really going to go through with this...
Makes sense. Okay, I'll go get ready.
Thought we might find you here. You're trying to retrace Cyrus's steps, aren't you?
Didn't I tell you?
Well, sorry, but we never agreed to that. Why would you go off on your...
Nothing personal.
Takes a special kind of person to get Sino chased. But why so coy today, huh? You only gave us his age and description. Why can't you reveal his name? Is he Sumer? Oh, also, hey guys, it's been a while.
Dia and Candace!
You're looking well. Glad to see it. Candace and I came to Caravan. Some people say they saw him. Guess he stood out as an older guy heading into the desert alone with just a sumpter beast in tow and very few supplies. That's gotta be one heck of a story there.
Sino, it's okay if you can't tell us anything about the case. We're here to help however you need. The more people we have working on this, the quicker we'll be able to find...
No, it's not that simple.
We spoke with Zaha Hadid. From what she said...
Sounds like this is...
Still, if you start...
My thanks to you both. Once this is resolved,
come on. No need to get all serious. All right, so, you all set?
Yes, we'll handle...
All right, then we'll leave you to it. Just remember, if you change your mind and need some reinforcements, we'll be here.
And don't think you'd be imposing.
Don't worry, we'll keep him out of trouble.
Hold on. There's a few things I'd like to clear up.
Go on.
So, after you left the campsite...
Clearly, we've all...
Do you have any...
Due to my... It's a good thing that I did not recognize that symbol at all. Whether that...
Yeah, you're right.
But Cyrus must have...
I suspect so too.
Well, speaking of a...
Or rather...
That's right. Fact is, we're coming with you whether you like...
Fair enough.
Works for me. All right, off we go. Let's start by seeing what the guards here can...
Hello.
Maha Matris.
I'm looking for someone. Where was he going?
Let me think. Do you have a map?
I have one.
Great. There you go.
Thank you so much. You were a great...
You've got a...
You're quite welcome. Best of luck.
The temperature's just right. But this isn't the best spot to lie down.
Hold on. I see some people over there.
Do you think it's safe to...
Should be. I'll go...
No. I'll do it.
Huh? Why can't Sino go talk to them? What difference does it make?
Given my background, appearance, and the way I dress...
Hello there. Hope...
Oh, a missing person, huh?
I'm just wondering if you've seen it.
So, a silver-haired guy in a long robe, cold...
He'd stand out like a sword.
Yeah, sounds like the kind of guy we'd remember.
He's looking behind me.
Your friend over there... Hey, aren't you...
Yes, that's...
You don't seem surprised that...
It wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, you're the one look...
I have a bad feeling about this.
No need to hide it. I understand why...
I thought you were a group of
Your henchmen don't look like...
Hey, hear that?
Suits me. As long as I get paid for it.
Just
cut to the chase already.
Alright, come with me. All of you. Don't you want to find a silver-haired, long-robe, culture type with thoughtful eyes?
So you know where he...
Just follow me. And
What? Where are you looking? There's nothing.
please step back.
Whoa, something's coming.
What is this enormous building doing here?
And how was it so well hidden?
Wait, so.
Is this...
All good questions.
This is not what Paimon was expecting to find in the desert, especially not hidden right next to an away. Ooh, Paimon's scared. They must have kidnapped Cyrus. Do you think this is the guy Raka met in the tavern?
What's wrong? Thinking about your professor?
I just hope for your...
Me too. Hope I haven't done anything to encourage...
Bring it!
All right, you can wait here for now. I'll inform our leader that you've arrived at the Temple of Silence. Sit tight until he...
So he's just gonna leave us here unattended?
They can't have been at the oasis by...
So this is the Temple of Silence, after leaving the rain...
Hey, look! That guy's...
Don't worry, someone will come...
What's your name?
Sorry, my name is Sethos. I'll be here if you need me, but I'm not planning on answering all of...
So we're free...
Yep. Cyrus is here.
I never imagined that the...
That's King Deshret's technology for you, I guess.
We should be wary of our hosts. Still, at this point...
Hey, Sethos!
Sure. Although, I'm assuming by chat, you mean you have... Not often. The Temple of Silence is a place of quiet and solitude. We don't get too many visitors. What kind of question is that? He's the General Mahamatra. Everyone in Sumeru knows who he is.
Right, but back at the oasis, you can't have known who he was for sure.
I've lived in the desert my whole life. Guess you could say I've never had the pleasure.
Ugh, why does Paimon feel like this?
Come on, we've only just met. If I give you all the answers up front, you'll have nothing left to look forward to. Yes, that was me. Although, tricked is a stretch. He was asking everyone in the tavern about ways to make some easy money. He insisted that nothing was off the table, even if it broke the law. So, I told him that Cyrus had embezzled a large sum of mora from the desert.
So you framed Cyrus for a crime that he did not commit?
No. That's not entirely true. Let me jog your memory. The letter just said that he had uncovered Cyrus's secret. It didn't say what secret that was. Of course, Uraka was a great accomplice, really. Very cooperative with a little bit of wine in him. Did exactly what he was told. And not much of an original thinker, though.
Why did Cyrus leave for the desert as soon as he received the letter?
You'll have to ask him that one yourself. Certain things I can't. All you need to know is that he recognized our emblem, and it was his own choice to take the bait. Nope. Not once.
Really?
I have no need to go there. Not when the taverns are full of the Urakas of this world. Besides, we're well aware of what goes on at that place. Spies? It's not as clandestine. Mm-hmm. Ah, here he is. Grandfather, the person you wish to see is here.
Well done, Sethos. Greetings, one and all.
Professor!
Cyrus, are you okay?
Watch what you're doing!
Oh, my apologies. We have no intention of causing you distress. But you must understand, Cyrus is of great importance to us. We had to find a way to bring him back to us. Cyrus owes me his life, and to the Temple of Silence, he owes a debt of gratitude. I let him go a long time ago, but now, the time has come to demand payment.
I wanted to end my feud with this old bag of bones before you caught up with me. But you got here so quickly. Just leave, Sino. This is a matter between us two old...
So that's why you didn't want to report the letter.
Some things in life catch up with you. No matter what you...
Sino didn't make us do anything. We came here...
My secrets are secret for good reason.
You're afraid, aren't you? You recognized our emblem because for many years, you lived among us. Indeed, you all but became one. You knew as soon as you saw the letter that we, not Uraka, were the ones speaking to you. It threatened you only because you know what you did. Your own guilt for you, Cyrus, are a traitor. But then you betrayed us. You bargained for your independence with your past contributions. And then you left. We both know what I said to you that day. That as the leader, I grant you permission to leave, but that one day, the sands of time will catch up with you. And when that day comes, you must pay the price you owe.
Hermanubis' might? And the wielder of his...
Does he mean you?
Professor.
The moon is right. I came here once before. He rescued me from the brink of death once, many years ago in the desert. When he learned that I was a scholar, he invited me to come here and revive the might of Hermanubis. It was a great, daring plan, one shrouded in. The moon proposed that we implant bar fragments, shards of Herbanubis, into the bodies of suitable many believers volunteered themselves for the experiment. One other child was identified as a suitable vessel, and
For many years, the Temple of Silence had been in possession of two. The test subjects were sent into a room that had been prepared for the ceremony. And the original plan was for as the second stage began, I realized a decision had to be made. But as I was deliberating, both bar fragments suddenly became active. They glowed with a light we had never seen before. I knew that if they were not implanted right away, they would. Our two vessels had both displayed great promise by successfully resonating with the fragments. Under the circumstances, to preserve our faith and our power, we implanted each of them with a single fragment.
Ultimately, I ended the experiment and left, taking one of the children with me.
In recognition of your past contributions, I chose not to send someone to hunt down and kill you both. I have always wanted...
I see.
Look, in essence, I borrowed your bar fragment for it, but you cannot lift a finger against Sino. He is the General Muhammad.
I'm sure you don't remember anymore, dear Sino, but you've met us all before. You and he, Sethos. As a follower of Hermanubis, I have allowed this power to remain in the rainforest for far too long. Now, it is time to reclaim.
That power is not yours to reclaim. Sino was chosen by the gods. You cannot take what they have bestowed.
You are wrong. Sino was chosen, but he was not the only one. My child, Sethos, has the same gift as he.
So those are your terms for freeing the professor?
Despise me all you want. My sins are my own.
So what you're saying is, the power of one Ba fragment is not enough? You're asking me to return the one in my possession, so it can be implanted in him instead?
Divine power.
He is no longer a small child. But regardless, this burden is ours to bear. And your objections mean little, given that you turned your back on us long ago.
Both my heart and mind are telling me that what you are proposing is a terrible idea. However...
Don't listen to him, Sino.
I know. But if this is a question of your freedom versus a
Sorry to interrupt, but in my view, there are a number of contentions here that still need addressing. Say that Sino refuses to return his power, and you also refuse to release Cyrus. Then, we are at an impasse. I find you're trying to gauge where we stand while keeping your remaining cards close to your chest. Well...
Wait, those ears... So, everything we have longed for, Hermanubis will provide. Perhaps this very day, we...
Why is he coughing so much? He looks like he's in really bad shape.
Moon, you...
Take our leader back to his room. Grandfather. I don't like to drag out conversations, so I'll just cut to the chase. Had Cyrus not stopped the experiment all those years still? It's no use talking about what I'm not like my grandfather. The Temple of Silence, but I see things a little differently. I don't believe the temple has the same stature that it once did. Time has worn away at its prestige, so I'm not going to force your hand. You're all free to leave.
You have... I truly wish that the temple would take an objective look at the academia of today. You've been to the city yourself. I'm sure you've seen things will only continue to improve. Why not consider cooperating with the academia once?
If you hadn't betrayed my grandfather, I might well be open.
Tainari made a good point earlier. He said there has to be more to your plan than this. All you and Ba Moon are after is the Ba fragment. The professor will accept whatever fate you deem fit for him out of a sense of guilt. I am the one who has a choice. Ultimately,
I'm glad to see you're giving it some serious.
I won't forsake my professor. Nor...
That works. Oh, my grandfather still has a...
Are you sure about
I need to think this through.
All right, well...
you